Ryan Brown here from J. Ryan Brown Law. Today we're going to do a very brief overview of drug trafficking in Georgia, what prosecutors must prove to convict someone of drug trafficking, and how the levels of trafficking are measured, and the numbers. And you'll kind of see what I mean by that as we go. So, drug trafficking is largely dependent on what we have right here, number 2, a quantity of drugs. Okay, so prosecutors, in order to show drug trafficking, must show essentially any drug crime, that someone is selling a drug, possessing a drug, manufacturing, etc. The point here is that simple possession of it is enough. Okay, they don't have to show that there's any actual distribution. They don't have to show that there were actual sales. None of that. That may be useful evidence for them, but none of that's required in a drug trafficking case. Simple possession is enough when it is coupled with a certain quantity of the drug in question. So today we're going to talk about a few of the most common drugs that we see trafficked, that people are arrested for. And what we're going to deal with here is each of these groups has 3 separate levels, okay? And they're all based upon the amount of drugs. And what these levels mean are that as the quantity increases, so do the fines and the punishments. Most of these, the highest level, are punishable by up to 30 years, and some of them carry fines that are just enormously large fines as well. So let's start here on the far left. We're dealing with cocaine and methamphetamine here. They share similar quantity ranges. So the minimum amount of cocaine or methamphetamine required to present itself to present a trafficking case is 28 grams. So anywhere from 28 up to 200, so 28 grams to 199.999, etc., is going to be your lowest level of cocaine or meth trafficking. Next, you're going to have 200 grams up to 400, so 399, etc. I'm not going to say that every time, but 200 grams up to 400 grams, and then the highest top level of cocaine and methamphetamine trafficking is 400 grams and up. And like I said, most of these carry up to 30 years, massive fines. Check out the website for information about those specifically. It's too much information to put on a whiteboard here. jryanbrownlaw.com, and just search for the drug trafficking and you'll find it. Next, let's go to heroin. The thing about heroin is you focus right here, 4 grams of heroin is drug trafficking. So if someone is literally pulled over, they give consent to search their vehicle, which they should never do, and an officer recovers 4 grams of heroin, then that this person is possessing, that person is now facing a heroin trafficking charge. Okay, so our first range here is 4 grams to 14 grams. The middle range is 14 grams up to 28 grams, and the highest range for heroin trafficking is 28 grams and up. Now, let's go to marijuana. We're going to be dealing with much larger weights here, as you could imagine. The lowest amount of marijuana required for marijuana trafficking is 10 pounds, and that goes all the way up to 1 ton. So 10 pounds to 2,000 pounds is the lowest level of marijuana trafficking. That is just an immense range there, but not as big as the next one. So the middle range for marijuana trafficking, 2,000 pounds, a ton, up to 10,000 pounds, 5 tons. So we've got 10 pounds up to anything less than a ton here, a ton to 5 tons, and then the highest level of marijuana trafficking in Georgia is 10,000 pounds or more. Again, please check out our website for more information about the ranges of punishment for these, as well as the associated fines. Fines are a big part of trafficking cases, more so than almost probably any other crime in the state of Georgia. As always, call us, text us, 470-635-1725. Ryan Brown of J. Ryan Brown Law. Thank you so much.